Yibane, we will build it. Olam chesed yibane. We will build this world from love. Yibane, we will build it.
Good morning, and welcome to today's Elul Soul Brew. Curated voices from around the world, bringing you on a journey through introspection and inspiration leading up to the high holidays. I'm Rabbi Bluth, your host and producer of the Soul Brews with the Beth Tzedek Center for Spiritual Well-Being. Okay, so I'm so excited to introduce one of my dearest friends today. We've got Tsipi Gottesman, who's going to join us for our dose of coffee for the soul, our Soul Brew. Tsip is a magical yoga teacher. She works at the intersection of somatic work, nonviolent communication, and life counseling. Tsipi is from Montreal, originally spent many, many years living in a treehouse in Israel, and is now in Brooklyn, New York. Tsip, we are so excited to have you, and we're excited. This is the second part of a two-part series on yoga. Yesterday we heard from Asta Gupta all the way from Delhi, and today we're going to Brooklyn, New York to get a little bit more into our bodies, into our breath, into alignment, meditation, calm, focus, discipline. So, Tsip, tell us, leading up to the high holidays, what is your soul brewing?
Hi everyone, I'm Tsipora Gottesman. I'm so happy to be here. I live in New York and I'm a yoga teacher and a coach. And these days, my soul is definitely brewing some introspection and desire for growth. So this is actually one of my most favorite times of year. I was born at the end of Av, the very end of summer. And on my birthday, I would always think about the upcoming year, what I'm going to be doing, what's happening, but also very much like, who am I? Where am I going? Right? So my birthday always coincided kind of with this energy of Elul and Tishrei from the fall and leading, of course, into the winter. So this is definitely a time to think about who we are and to set goals. So I was thinking of doing a little pranayama practice. That's a breathwork practice. So to just speak a little bit about that, when we're feeling anxious, we tend to hold our breath or we have a harder time breathing. And when we're feeling great, it's like a big exhale, and also laughter, which is just like using the lungs in like a joyous and easy way. So sometimes when we're not feeling so great, we need to get into our breath and make some changes. Another time when we want to use pranayama is when we want to grow ourselves and we just get into the breath and explore. So the Hebrew language definitely alludes to the power of the breath, where nishima is inhale and nishifa is exhale, using the letters of neshama, which is our soul. So we could definitely access our essence through breath, and we're gonna give it a try here. So you could find a comfortable seated position. If you're gonna sit on a chair or on a couch or something, just sit at the very edge, kind of tilting your pelvis forward. And if you're sitting on the floor, you could find your sit bones down to the ground. You could take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out through the nose. Find softness in the face and shoulders. Inhale through the nose, expand the belly, fill the lungs. And exhale, draw the belly to the spine. You can close your eyes and begin to really come inward, bringing your mind into your body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So imagine right on the ground next to you, there's grass, and visualize a little bud coming up from the ground, like a little flower. And on the inhale, the flower grows and rises up towards the sky, springing forth for spring and reaching up to the sky for the ripeness of summer. Exhale, leaves fall down our back for autumn. Coming underneath us, holding at the bottom of the breath, staying in the emptiness and stillness of winter. Inhale, the flower buds and rises up for spring, filling the lungs. Hold at the top of the breath in the ripeness of summer, feeling the sun beating down on us, feeling so extroverted, so full, so ripe. And exhale, leaves fall down our back as we're nostalgic about the summer that just passed and know we're moving into the death of winter. Hold in the emptiness of winter, the emptiness of breath. And inhale again, rise up for spring. Feel the spring, the joy of coming back up. Holding at the top, receiving so much sunshine, so much life, so much joy. And exhale, let it go. Do another 2 cycles on your own. And arriving to winter, you can softly open up your eyes, coming to a neutral breath. So you can take your left hand out to the left and start to shake it and find your breath here, and it's fast and moving. Just a steady inhale and exhale. So we have the left side of our body, which is the lunar side. This is where we have the lunar part of us is where we have our dreams, where we have our hopes, where we have our kind of more private tendencies, where people don't necessarily know this about us. The moon is hidden, the lunar aspects of our nature. So the month of Elul, according to Sefer Yetzirah, the body part that corresponds to Elul is the left hand. It's our first nature. It's the who we really are, the lunar part of us. So as you're in your breath, shake your hand and get really into your left side, your lunar side, maybe your lunacy, right? The left side is where we love from. It's the maternal aspect. So really let your left side just start brewing. Okay, good. Lower your left hand. And we're going to come to the right hand. The right side is the solar side. It's how we express ourselves in the world. It's how we show ourselves to the people in our life. So stay with your breath and really get solar, get into your right side, get it moving, get it brewing, right? So we had the dreams on the lunar side, and now we're bringing it into action. The right side is how we sign a check, how we close a deal, how we make things happen. So visualize yourself achieving your goals, of your dreams, of who you want to be, of what you want to achieve. And now bring the left hand up, keep the right hand up, and realize that you need both, your lunar and your solar, your left side, your right side, your maternal energy, your paternal energy. You need it all to get where you want to go. Showing up with love, showing up with action, showing up with softness, showing up with eagerness. And really allow yourself to be embodied of these 2 things at once. And stop. Inhale, reach the arms up. And take a deep breath out through the nose. And release your hands. Place your hands on your knees and begin to tilt the pelvis forward and back. On the inhale, come forward. On the exhale, come back. In, out, in, out. So Chinese medicine speaks about the triple burner, the 3 fires we have in our body. So the first fire is in our pelvis. It's the boiler room, because we know that heat rises. So we heat up the house from the bottom. So get your yesod, your foundation, your bottom fires turn on. And the second fire is in the heart, the warmth of the heart. So let the fire rise up to the heart. And the third fire is in the torch of the imagination. So let the fire rise up all the way up to your mind. Visualizing yourself where you want to be. So in order to get anywhere, you have to get going. You have to turn the engine on. So in this time of goal setting and actualization, sometimes we need to rev our own selves up. So I really like to do this in the month of Elul. I like to do this whenever I want to achieve something. And people think, oh, why do I feel this way? Why do I need to be motivated? I'm so lazy. But sometimes we just need to light our own fire. We can't expect to drive somewhere if we don't get into the car, put our foot in the gas and go until we get there. So it's the energy of continuing to feed the fire. The fire warms up, but we need to keep on bringing wood. So heat yourself up. Heat up your foundation, know who you are, know where you're going. Warm up your heart. Be kind to yourself. Know that you can do it. Be kind to others. Let people help you. Let people appreciate you. And open up the gateways of your imagination to light your way, to give you a good overview, good foresight, so you can peak your dreams, to even go beyond your wildest imagination. And fire rises up, so get the fire blazing, get it up and up and up. And inhale, reach the arms up. Water comes down as grace. So you can make your hands into little cups and receive the grace, knowing that you are supported. And with effort comes grace. You can exhale, release your hands. Shana Tova.
We will build this world from love.